bit about me. I'm 21. I'm from New Jersey originally. I live in California now, and I'm studying to be a licensed therapist. I'm in college. Interests include music, art. I like to go camping. I like being outside. And what I'm looking for, I've been single for 3 years, and it's just like I've been out on the town trying my best, like meeting so many people, and it just like hasn't worked out. Um, but all I want is someone that's just like really, really nice that I can connect with, and like we can be supportive of each other, be BFFs, but also be dating, and just someone that's really cool to talk to. And I don't think it should be that hard, but it is for some reason. So here we are, and I'm open to the possibilities. So thanks for having me.
Hi, my name is Israel Orta, and a few things about myself is that I'm your typical gamer boy. I have a PC, I have Xbox One S, and so if you have a PlayStation, we can always cross play or whatever it is the case. And I'm also enlisted into the U.S. Army National Guard. I don't know, just thought I would put that out. The reason why I'm trying to go to the Gecko Day is just to have fun this Friday, as there's nothing really much for me to do. So it's a good way to see if I can actually get picked, which I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get picked. But it's just a fun video to make right here. And the type of girl I'm hoping to meet is another, I don't know, just I really don't know, just another girl, see what's up, have some few laughs, enjoy the movie or whatever it is that we're gonna be doing. But then again, I'm kind of hoping to get that big titty goth girl. I'm sure that's something that all the boys here will agree. But yeah, that's basically it. And hope to get picked. And yeah, see you guys later.
Jess and Israel, how you guys doing?
Both nervous.
Don't be
Yeah.
nervous. Don't be nervous. It's just the internet's not real.
Right.
That's
Well,
true.
yeah, I picked you both because you both seem like very sweet people, and I think you guys will get along. And I'm gonna put myself on mute, let you guys introduce each other, and occasionally chime in with some questions.
Nope. All good.
I go first. We need like a list, like a bullet list.
Right. I mean, then again, we could just say whatever.
Yeah. We pre-bonded a little bit.
Right.
We talked about
Um. Oh, do we start now?
By the way-
or... okay. My name is Israel, as
Right
you already
into it.
know.
Look,
I'm 19 years old, and well,
all right, look, I see you non-believers in the chat. I see you
Oh.
non-believers in the chat, by the way. And let me tell you something.
Okay.
I love an arc,
Yeah,
all right?
This is good.
I love a fucking I love an
well, I
underdog
mean, I'm
story,
still in
okay?
high
I
school,
believe
so
this
my
date it's an
senior-
underdog story, but
Yeah.
I like
I'm
this
about
story.
to,
It's making it kind of
graduate.
exciting. But my date
Yeah.
was in high school. No,
I
well,
know
our,
it's kind
not
of
that much of an age difference. It's just like a little bit funny.
right.
In
Right.
college, like junior college.
Oh, and I guess another thing I should probably mention is
oh
that
no, what is this?
I enlisted into the U.S. Army National Guard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But
Made you
that's,
do that, or like, what are you gonna be doing?
Hmm?
What are you
Wait,
gonna be doing?
wait, did he say he
Like,
was
what made
in
you do
high
that?
school?
Oh, as a kid, I don't know. I just, that was just something that I always wanted to do or so. Like, it just looked cool to me. And well, the job that I picked was 12 Bravo combat engineer. So I'm going to be working with a lot of explosives. So,
Okay.
yeah. But I
Alright.
mean, it's not
Did you
just,
leave?
Did she talk about
destruction.
herself
It's
yet?
also building bridges, as far as I've seen.
Someone in your family do that first?
No, I'll be the first one.
Did you find like did they come to your school and like is that how you found out about it or did you?
All right, I'm gonna cut him.
I did my own research. Yeah, like I went up to them.
Hey guys,
Hmm?
Yeah.
could you tell each other your biggest fear?
Yeah.
Oh, you could go first. I already went first.
All right.
He's self-aware.
It's actually a really tough one. I'm not sure. I guess I don't want to die painfully, I'd say.
What the fuck?
I would like to just, like ease on into it in my sleep or something like that. So I guess I would say the biggest thing I'd want to not happen would be a major accident, like an explosive, which is why like I don't want to meet you at the National Guard because I don't want you to like blow something up and then I die painfully.
Right.
Or there's a little barrier,
Well, for me is the unknown. That's what that's the thing that fears that I
Respect.
fear the most is the unknown of what's the uncertainty. But it's also kind of exciting.
What context? Like in your life, in like something physical, like tangibly, like the darker the ocean.
Yeah.
What would
Like,
be
just-
more specific category of the unknown?
Yeah, like it's just all blind. You can't
Going
see.
blind.
Something like that. I'm sorry, I'm just not so good.
I apologize. Doing great.
Oh,
Tell me
not-
about
I'm not
the
cutting in.
Bob Ross poster.
I'm gonna
yeah, thank you.
Look,
Of course, Bob Ross.
give a man a fish,
happy
right?
trees. You gotta love him.
Taught me about the fan brush technique.
All right,
How you do it.
little happy little trees. Oh, but what about you?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, it lagged.
Oh,
What'd you say?
what about you? Or like, I don't know. I want to learn, some more about you. Or
Okay. I'm in college. I'm getting a master's in a year from now to be a therapist, ironically enough. I really want to help people like one-on-one and walk them through the things they're going through and hopefully make them feel better inside. Yeah, like have a better internal life, like and people with anxiety and things like that.
Hmm.
A little bit broad of a goal, but I know that I want to be a therapist.
Oh, therapist. Wow. Now that's a good job right there.
Yeah, I agree.
So is the National Guard. I feel like you get
They
good
have
benefits
mutual
of that.
respect for each other's
Oh, yeah,
careers.
we-
That's important in a
Yeah, we
relationship.
do. I'm just waiting to go. Like this summer,
Alright.
I'm just gonna go to boot camp for like.
Oh no way. How
Yeah.
does your family
Hey,
feel
guys.
about it?
Could you each
Yeah.
could you each give each other a compliment that's unrelated to physical appearance?
Yeah.
Well, one is
I think
I'm sorry. I mean, do you want to go first?
no. No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, one is probably will be your mind. Since you want to be a therapist,
I think that's
what
sweet.
I always see like the therapist like kind of like a big brain, like they just like know everything. Like
Look,
a
I know
way
Chad's
to,
hating, but
to
I
understand
think
another
that these-
person's,
this man's
how they
trying his
think or
best.
So I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, thank you. I think that you're really humble and really nice. You were helping like in the chat people were nervous and you were like giving them encouragement. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. Or thank you, or I'm not sure.
No worries.
But,
Okay. Any idea for a conversation topic? You could go
No,
back
let's-
to like.
let's let them- I want to see what they come up with on their
own.
own.
Favorite pasta.
Pasta's good. Pasta's good. But you know what could be better than pasta? Lasagna.
We got Garfield
That's
in here.
very true. I like to make lasagna. I make lasagnas pretty often.
Right?
I agree.
It's
with
just
this.
You
good.
have your lasagna. You make lasagna yourself.
You know what? No, I'm not cutting in, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not cutting in for a
I have a
minute.
question. What's like something that you're interested, like for example, like are you interested in history or I don't know, like I don't know, space or something like that?
I would say, yeah, I like psychology and I like philosophy. I need to read more. I really want to get into like reading books on those topics. I think I've just been interested. Like I tend to make friends that are into similar things, and then we have those conversations.
Any
but
questions,
I'd like
chat?
to
Any questions?
research, I guess.
Hmm.
Read more about it.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, for me, it's history. You know, I just love history a lot.
Oh wait, I got one. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Like what
I'm kind of a
specifically?
history nerd.
Hey guys,
Okay.
what
Yeah.
was the best year of your life?
Ooh. I'd say this year. I know that's a really bad thing to say because this year was like obviously horrible, like current events wise, and people went through a lot, and like so did I. But in terms of like, all the alone time was really
Oh, I
helpful
like
for
I
me.
like that.
I
Oh,
feel
someone in
I
the chat said when was the last
grew
time
a
you got in
lot,
trouble?
and
I like that
it was
one.
like a good year in that sense. Like I became more introverted and like I need to be
Right.
got more confident that way. Yeah. Sounds weird.
For me would be probably 2017. The reason
2017.
why is because on that year, me and my cousins, we popped like a whole bunch of fireworks or so. Yeah, we had like a whole
Okay.
we had like at least 5 barrels, and we left the whole neighborhood just smoky.
Is this what inspired the National Guard wanting to be in like the explosives unit?
Yeah, basically from right there, I already knew. Um.
Were they illegal or were they like legally sourced?
Oh,
Was this, like,
yeah, they were legally. Oh, that's another thing is that I live in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's far away from where you're at or.
Diego. Like California.
Oh, California. Wow, now that's a long distance.
Want to hear more about this firework situation? This made that entire 2017 was made because you set off a lot of fireworks. That. I want to hear more about these fireworks that were so impactful.
Well, okay.
I don't know anything about fireworks.
I mean, one is that, I don't know, it just came to me. One is that, with the powder and the, we're just mixing up a sort of, like, of course, I didn't just mix them all up together, like.
Mix them all together.
But
Where did that
it's
go?
just that me and my cousins, we just like, we kind of did like crazy experiments with the, with the fireworks or so. Kind of like it was, safety hazard, but nobody got hurt, so it's all right. And we took, precautions for it.
In California, like catch on fire this year, all because of like a gender reveal with fireworks.
Oh
Just-
yeah, that was
Whoa.
crazy.
Hey guys,
You?
Were you affected by it?
in what kinds of situations do you feel out of place?
First on this one.
They got to think about it for a minute.
I guess if I'm just like standing like around like a crowd of people, because for some reason I just start thinking like, okay, should I stand like this or like this? Should I put my arms in my my hands in my pocket or something like that? I don't know, it just gets a little bit,
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. I have friends like that for sure. I would say I don't necessarily have a place that makes me feel super uncomfortable. Only because I think over time, like, I don't know, because I used to feel the way that you do, like a lot of times, like especially in high school, and then I think over time I kind of just got to the point of realizing that most people do feel that way, and kind of I just worked on it a lot, and I worked on like reminding myself that a lot of other people feel the same way I do, and no one's really paying attention to you at the end of the day.
All right.
Also, like, I'm pretty nihilistic, so I feel like that takes a lot of anxiety away.
There's so much to work with there, Israel. She just unloaded on
you
you,
were right.
Israel.
We definitely needed a list.
Israel,
of, like, you know,
Israel,
of some
ask about Israel. She
icebreaking
unloaded on you, Israel.
Trying to come up with something in my head right now. But
You go back to lasagna. I was gonna ask
Israel's
you what
I'm
else you
not
cook.
trying to give shit to Israel. It's just a sweet man. But...
I do some killer omelets. That's for sure.
Omelets. What do you put in those?
Guys, the key to forming bonds is
well,
vulnerability.
One, I put some cheese on them, you know, to make them nice. Salt and pepper,
And
also put like I always
And
forget
by the way,
name of the
I'm not
meat,
upset with Israel. I commend Israel. Israel's
'cause,
trying. Israel's
'cause
putting
one,
it in tonight.
I'm like in a I'm
He's trying
Hispanic,
his best.
Just letting you know.
But
right
if
now.
Israel,
And
Israel's got to be a
I
little
know
bit
it's
more
kinda, like,
vulnerable.
weird,
She's
but
being
I forget like a
vulnerable
lot of
disproportionately to
Spanish
him.
words or so. And so yeah, I forgot the name of the meat, but you know, it's just good. Not to mention the tuna.
I've never heard of that. That might be
You
cool.
never
Do you
tried?
Hey,
like
guys.
what kind of tuna?
Sorry to
Not
interrupt. When was the last time you got in trouble?
Do you want to go first, or I mean?
It definitely. I don't. Trouble with the law?
Oh god, I hope not.
You hope not. Oh, what's this story with the law?
Oh,
Law.
Alright,
let's
it
just
appears that
let's
we
not
hit
worry
on
about the
something.
law right
Oh,
No,
we
now.
hit on something.
Said it.
We hit on something.
Bags open.
Let's just make sure there's no FBI on the chat, you know.
What the
So,
fuck does that
I don't
mean?
think there's any FBI.
I mean, I don't know if I could get in trouble for this, but it has to do with an explosive.
Oh, really?
Figure.
Yeah. But I think I'm gonna go with something that I did in high school. You know, just on the safe side. You know, in science class, there's like this lever or so that you pull. It's kind of like a little shower. Yeah, I pulled that down like really hard. So the whole like the thing is though that the shower thing was like old and rusty. That when I pulled it down, it just fell off and like just the water just started spreading everywhere.
You had to pay for it.
Yeah.
What was the repercussion? Were you expelled?
I got detention. And like, for a
Detention.
whole
Only
month.
detention.
Hearing this thing off the wall and flooding, and they just gave you
Yeah.
detention.
I basically flooded the whole class.
Is that what you were scared of the FBI finding out about, or is this a different thing?
No, not that one, but not this one. I mean, this one's all right, you know.
Chat, any questions?
But
Any last
yeah,
questions,
what about
chat?
you?
I don't think
I got room for one more question, chat.
Can't say that I'm a lawbreaker.
Not
Way
even
that you
stolen
are.
a pencil or an eraser before?
I don't know how people do that. A lot of I have a lot of friends that like shoplift. I could never. I'd be way too anxious to do that.
Oh, well, I mean, you know,
I also just-
if it has a like cool little design on it, I mean, I think it would be.
I think I would
worth
just
it.
buy that if it had a cool design on it. I understand. Maybe it's just like the thrill.
So, you got
Hey,
any?
guys?
Yeah.
How did your last relationship end?
I just moved across the country. We weren't gonna do long distance. That was like 3 years ago. Not you?
As for me, I've actually never been in a relationship before.
No, respect.
Okay.
Respect.
Yeah.
This
I
is
know
new
it's,
territory.
Respect. Don't you dare be mean to him in the
It's
chat.
crazy,
Don't you
but
dare be mean
it's
to him
true.
in the
Yeah,
chat.
because
Don't
I
you
haven't
dare be
really.
mean to him in the chat.
Hmm?
Don't you
You
dare
gone
be
on a
mean
date
to him in the
before?
chat. This man is 19.
No,
Don't you
this
dare
is
be mean to him
actually
in the
will
chat.
be like my first.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is like
Uh,
good like practice then.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But
Respect.
yeah, I just
Respect to
I don't
this
know. I
man.
just never had the time. Oh, I'm sorry.
His
What was
first
that?
time?
Bring some icebreakers in your back pocket to your first date.
Mm.
Are you gonna take her? Restaurant while you take your first date.
I would probably go to a park and get some ice cream. I don't
I
know.
want to be
that's-
cheap about it. Some time.
She's like,
I do like the park and
she's
ice cream
coaching him
idea.
on the next date.
Right.
Take
No,
her to like a
respect to
good
my
ice
mans.
cream place. You go quality.
Actually, there is a good ice cream place near my place. Yeah.
Perfect.
Is like the whole entire building is literally just like an ice
Alright.
cream cone with vanilla on top.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think we have those over here.
Hey
Is that
guys,
like a chain?
we're about running out of time, but how do you think this date went?
I think it was all right, but a little bit, like kind of like awkward. I mean, mostly for me because it's something new. Or
He's a humble guy.
I'm still
That's
trying
what
to
she,
get
she
into
said. He
it.
was humble.
Well,
I respect this man.
I think he's a little young for me, and he's in high school, so that wasn't.
did not know he
off
was
the
in high school.
bat. For the fact
thought
that
if
this
you're
is his
19, you
first
don't
date
know high school,
literally
but-
ever, give him major props. He showed up and he tried. And he's a
Hell
nice
yeah.
guy, and I think he's gonna do well now. He has like
That's
that
sweet.
experience now.
This was sweet. This was sweet.
Thank you. I had fun.
You're a
just
nice
letting
guy.
you know.
I think it's gonna go well for you.
This was sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being on Gek Date. You guys have a great rest of the night.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? That was sweet. All right. That was sweet for both of them. I did not know he was still in high school. I thought, but that was sweet. And props to my man for coming out, for showing up, doing his first date on Gek Date. How many of you had your first date broadcasted on fucking Fortnite.com? Alright. Let's take a call. How do you think this date went? 401-472 GAC.
Call from
Bumper Rum.
Bumper Rum? Bumper Rum, are you there?
Bumper Rum. Yeah, hey, Gek, how's it going, man?
How you doing, Bumper Rum? BR?
I'm doing all right. Let me turn down the stream real quick. Sorry, there
Yeah,
we go.
No worries, no worries.
So we're talking about that last date, huh?
Yeah, what'd you think?
Well, I mean, all right. Well, before I continue, before I say anything that some people might be a little upset about, I would say that when that man turns 21, I would buy him a beer. Yeah.
That's very nice
So-
of you.
Yeah. So that being said, obviously it could have gone a little bit better. You think? He seemed like he got a little bit more nervous as the date went on, and she kind of put in a couple one-liners, and I think that her name was Jess, correct?
Her name was Jess, yeah.
Yeah, Jess seemed a little checked out the moment that there was a moment where he was talking about being humble, and then she said that he was being humble, and then he said, "You're welcome," and I think that was the moment at which she was checked out.
She did. I have to give props to her, man. I'm not over here trying to trash him because he realized immediately after he said that he said that because he didn't have a response to it. Maybe he
Right.
had this fight or flight reaction to being complimented. You know.
Right.
I don't think he meant anything by it.
Again, if anything, like she said, I think there's just a little bit of a difference in maturity. I mean, again, you didn't know it, but he's still in high school, right? She's entering her 20s in young adulthood, so she's already had probably life experiences that he hasn't. So, if anything, at least this was kind of like a good first experience for him.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, definitely still a good date. Probably not, it could have gone a little bit better, but by no means was it a train wreck.
You know what? I agree with you. I don't think it was a total train wreck. Because to me, I would consider a train wreck. Tell me what you agree. I think that the guy, he's a young guy. I don't think he's fully developed, and he also, he like he said, never been on a date. He hasn't had the chance to fully develop into himself and learn how to present that to people.
Right.
And to me, a train wreck is when two people who have both fully learned how to present themselves and develop themselves present themselves, and it goes horribly. But I think that it was a little too prenatal, maybe, for it to be horrible. Maybe underdeveloped is the word.
Well, that's kind of a big oof there, Gek.
Oh, what?
I don't know. A little underdeveloped, though.
Well, no, I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about like the ability to date people, the dating skill.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, maybe you led him on the right path there then. Maybe you helped this gentleman out, and his next date is going to go very swimmingly.
Maybe I did. And by the way, he was, people in the chat are saying I should make sure, he was not 16. He was 19.
Oh, he was 19. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for calling in, PR. I appreciate you. I love your voice. And it's a pleasure getting your opinion on this date. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you. Bye.
You have a good night. All right, I'm closing the line. Hold on.